Good morning and welcome dear students to online English video class. Once again we are going to start chapter number 5, that is subject verb and agreement. Yesterday we had been studied about it, and then after we have discussed some general rule, and then today we are going to discuss some of the important rules of the chapter subject verb and agreement. So without waste of time, let us discuss rule number 1. So students, here you can say that when two or more singular subjects connected by and, the verb usually the noun is usually take the verb that is in form of plural. Okay, so you can see the example given here. Ram and Riya are going to the party. Okay, so here Ram is one subject and then Riya is another subject. Okay, so there are two subjects. These two subjects are individual, so that is why here the verb is followed by a plural verb. Clear? So second says bread and butter are available in my shop. Then the third sentence is bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. Okay, so here student you can see that bread and butter are available in my shop. Okay, with bread and butter I have given here the word are. So here the verb is in plural form. And bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. Here is that is a singular verb. So why this is so? The same subject, but why this is so? Actually, see the sentence and the different uses of the sentence is somewhere different. How? See here, bread and butter, one subject and then another subject. Okay, so these two words are separated. Okay, there is one another packet of bread, one another packet of butter. These two are available in my shop. Clear? But when I will talk about bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. Okay, so when we use bread and butter in my favorite breakfast, that becomes a singular subject because we use bread with butter. Okay, not separated. We do not just use butter or bread simply taking in our breakfast. So that is why here the concept is pointing out one subject, and then another sentence 2 is pointing out two different individual subjects. Clear? Okay, in the same way, rice and curry is his favorite food item because there is no another subject. Rice and curry is giving the same sense. Okay, 5 says time and tides waits for none. Okay, in English, in current English, somewhere it is coming as a plural form, then it will come waits, but generally this concept is accepted. Time and tides waits for none. Okay, there is time that is that never waits for anybody, so we should go according to the time. Then after fire and wood, you can say that fire is another subject and water is another subject. Okay, so fire and water do not agree. We will not put here does not, because does is when we use does, it is used for a similar sense or a similar subject, but here fire and water, they both are separating and they both are giving two sense. Clear? Okay. Okay, then one more, that is that this is another sentence, student. So the orator and philosopher is dead. Okay, so here you can see that the orator given an article. So the person who is orator, the same person is philosopher. Okay, so here we are talking about particular one subject. Okay, so that is why what is our verb? Our verb is put here as a singular verb. Clear? The orator and the orator and philosopher. But if I will write the sentence in this way, see, the orator and the philosopher. Okay, so we will put here verb are, not is, because here there are two person. First is orator, another one is philosopher. But here we are talking about particular one person, the person who is philosopher, the same person is orator. That is why we put here is. Okay, now next sentence. My friend and the principal have arrived. See here have, because manager and the manager and the principal, they both are two different subject. In the same way, my friend and politician, my friend who is also a politician is coming. Okay, then after, if you will write the sentence in this way, uh, my friend and a politician, see that after and there is an article a. Okay, so that is why here is plural verb. Clear? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Now they both are giving the same sense, so that is why here is singular verb. The horse and carriage giving same sense. That is why we cannot separate horse and then after carriage in different sense. So that is why both are same. Success and faith always go together. So that is why we used singular pronoun. Okay, so that was all about rule number one. In rule number one, when two subjects are added by added by and, we have to take three things in our mind. That is, the first is what, that if the two subjects that are shows individual, we use plural verb. Okay, then after, second is, if the two sense, if the two singular subject that is giving the same point, we use singular verb. And then after, if two subject that was joined by article. Okay, article is what, a and the, so then we use what, plural subject. Clear? Okay, students, so now we are moving towards the next part, that is compound subject is made up of singular or plural noun that are connected by or either or, neither nor, and that is not only. Okay, n or t, not only but also. When these four words will come, what types of words? Or, either or, neither nor, and not only but also. The verb must be agreed according to the closest subject. Okay, the subject which is near to the second, near to the verb, according to that we have to put our verb. Okay, let us see. I have not given here answer, you have to tell me. You can give your answer in comment box, so that I can understand that yes, my students are watching the videos carefully, as well as they are getting the things what I just wanted to try them. So please do write your answer in the comment box, and then after that, that make me, and that give me encourage, so that I will give another sentence to you, so and you can frame it. First is, neither the students nor the school. Okay, neither the student nor the school. So neither the student, you can see that here is one subject, and then after there is another subject. Okay, so according to things, what will be, do answer fast. What is the answer? Was and were. Okay, let us talk about, I'm giving you time, you can think your answer, and then after you can write in your comment box. Then after, second says, either she or her friends is an or, one subject is she, then after another subject is her friends. What would be the answer? Is an r. Give answer fast. Then after, question number 3, not only my parents but also I. Here is my parents, and then after another subject is I. What is the answer? Are and am. You have to give answer. Do write in comment box. Then after, question number 4, Nikhil or his relatives. Nikhil and then relatives, both are two different subjects. So according to which subject you have to put your answer. So student, my dear student, here I told you that the answer will be put according to the closest subject of the verb. Okay, so here number 1, the student and the school. So answer is, I will erase and then after I will explain you. According to the school, so that answer will be was. Okay, either she or her friends. Now friends will be plural, so here answer will be are. Not only my parents but I will be am. Then after, Nikhil or his friends are. Okay student, so is very answer, you can take a screenshot and then after you can write the answer in your copy. So this is the answer. Now let us talk on rule number 3. When compound subject is connected with, as well as, with, along with, together with, not, unlike, in addition to. Okay, whenever the subject is connected with this word, as well as, with, along with, together with, not, unlike, and in addition to, must, the verb must be followed according to the first subject. Just remember, in the last rule, in the rule number 2, we had studied about the words, the verb that is put according to the subject that is nearer, means the second subject. Okay, but here we have to put the word according to the first subject. Let's see example. John as well as his friends. Okay, his friends. John is another subject and his friend is another. His friends are another subject. So I told in this rule that according to our first subject we have to keep our verb. So John is singular subject and here the answer will is. Okay. The teacher along with the principal. Teacher is first subject, so that is why answer will be are. The principal along with the teachers. Okay, here the principal is first subject, so that will be is. The parents, not the child, dash killed. So the parents is plural, so according to him there will be are. Now he unlike his cousins. According to first subject he is singular, so answer will be is. Number 6, the fishing boat with 8 men. Okay, fishing boat is the singular subject, so that will be has. Clear? So this is the answer. Rule 4. Now we will talk on indefinite pronouns such as much, each, anything, nothing, everything, something, either and neither. They always take a singular verb. Example: much. Much was left or much were left. Please do answer in the comment box. We have to write much was, because the much is used as an indefinite pronoun, and for indefinite pronoun we use a singular verb. Either of you means either you, or either of two option means either this option or that option. So that is why with either we use is. Each boy and each girl. Okay, each boy and each girl. They are talking about individual boy or individual girl. So that is why is the answer. Rule 5. A collective noun, okay, is related to a collective noun. A collective noun takes a singular verb when the collection is thought of as whole. Okay, when the collection will be talking about whole sense, we use a singular pronoun, singular verb. But even we use it plural when the individual of it is composed. Means when we talking about the thought of individually is given. Clear? You can see the example, and then after you will be getting. Let me take another color pen. Okay. Okay. So the crew were large. Crew means bheed. Okay. So how was the crew? That was large. Okay. There is only one crew. Suppose that this crew is the that group of people. No. So that was large. But when we say the crew was taken prisoner, so here the crew in which there are individually people who were taken prisoners. Okay. So that is why here the answer will be were. So the same thing crew, because here the sense given in a singular sense, but when we are talking about crew or taken as a plural, so in this crew there are people who one by one just were taken in prisoner, so that is why answer will be were. Clear? The army is or marching towards the Himalayas. Here the army that is doing the same thing, that all the soldiers in the army, they all are to just marching towards the Himalayas in the same direction. So everybody is going in the same direction. Here will be answer is. The audience is taking, are taking seats. Here the audience is taking, audience is collective noun, but seats all individual, every individual audience is taking their seats. Okay, so that is why answer will be is. Okay, 1 minute. No, okay, here answer will be not is but are. Okay, let me say you that the audience are taking their seats. Okay, one by one they are taking, so that is why answer will be are. The army is watching a movie. Okay, so here army is doing one thing, all army is doing one thing, going towards the Himalayas. But here the army is watching, what watching? A movie. So that is why army is, okay, they are just having the same movie. All here not army, actually here will be audience. Just wait student, here is not army, please, here will be audience. Okay, I will write, you can please correct it, audience. Okay, that is just related to this sentence. The audience is taking the seats and the audience is watching a movie. So here will be are and here will be is. Okay, just wait now.